Okay. Hello, hello. I'm gonna be testing out the mic real quick just because I actually want to hear how it sounds. Let's see, is it working? Uh, oh, oh, okay, yeah, no, it's delayed for me. Shit. Hello, I just wanted to check if it could hear the fan in my room because I live in a desert type area and it's hot as fuck and we don't have air conditioning. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna do a dumb little quick stream because I feel like it. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a tier list. Isn't that cool? I just wanted to do this because I was bored and I thought it would be fun. So yeah, it's like nothing else. Who do you guys want to start with? Do you want to start like in actual order or like how we have it here, or in like unlock type? Like, what do you guys want? What do you guys want? Yeah, what do you guys? What do you guys want? Uh. You know what? Okay, in order. Yeah, it's really delayed for me. Shit, sorry. Yeah, I'll just do it in order then. So, let's start with Elliot. I actually have a lot to talk about with Elliot. So, not only do I actually feel like now with the recent work with his healing, now that it does it over time and everything, I feel like he's a lot more balanced. Because I think we could all agree that Elliot used to be just a immediate S tier. I still think they're a S tier, or at least like a high A. Like, I don't think they got worse or anything, to be fully honest. I still think Elliot's pretty damn good. So if I could rate him and everything, I would put him at least in like a low S because it's just still Elliot, except now they actually have like something that doesn't make them overpowered, like because their healing just got nerfed. Noob. If we're going in the hands of a new player, noob is gonna be like the easiest just here. They're going to die immediately because they don't know jack shit what they're doing, whatever. But in a good, like, in the hands of a good player, I would say like around B. And I want to go by like my experience with the characters because I have at least played every single character to around level like 40 to 50. I would say noob is about like a B, maybe into A, but is a B. Of course, like they have their problems, but I would actually say that noob is pretty damn good, especially for what they do. They're really good for looping. I would say they're really good at looping. Yeah, I okay. They don't help with teaming or like teams, whatever, like support, whatever. I don't care. If they do good, if they can play the game, win the game. I okay. So how I see teamwork is if someone can play their role, then that's good. I see the survivalists more like the last defense, like the last guys, like the ones you should be protecting, because when everyone else dies, then they could just carry the game in last man standing. Or they could just loop the guy, because that's their entire kit. It's meant for doing chases and just being really obnoxious and hard to find. So it can just long out games really well. That's how I see Noob and 007. I see them as more of like distractions when it needs, or just an easy way to win. Because in my eyes, if I die, but I help the rest of my team, like I'm playing a Deucigar, I die, but I helped the rest of my team. No, that's good. No, I did my part in the team, and I did good. If I'm in last man standing as a noob and win, I did my part. I did exactly what I needed for everyone else to win. I did my part and I helped my team to win. Because all survivors win. I go by that. That's why I would say like noob would almost be an A, but by themselves, even still, like sometimes you can bait out on the Schlite skin. Sometimes Cola doesn't really help. It only makes you a little bit faster than Jason, which even then, Jason could probably still catch up, and that's only 10 seconds. If they chip you off a little bit or just on your ass beforehand, it, it might not help. Ghost Burger now is a little bit more useful since now it makes you almost completely invisible. Like the amount of times I've seen myself and my friends absolutely fool the shit out of people with Ghost Burger now, it's really good. Plus, also, it just makes it so much harder for people to find you when you actually hide. Shaletsky. B. I main Shaletsky. Well, before I switched to Dusakar, and Dusakar's my new name. Main. Shaletsky. Ugh. Shaletsky. Oh, my boy. Ugh, where do I begin? So Shaletsky, I'm not gonna like say off that he's bad. I put him in B. He's above decent. He's good. However, actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch Elliot to A. However, Shaletsky's biggest fault is just I feel that people use him the wrong way. If I saw more people and if I actually, you know, did what I thought was like perfect, then yeah, he would be easy S because he's in the same ballpark as Noob. My biggest thing that I hate is yes, he can help out the team by stunning. However, that is not his main use. He is more like a survivalist. He is a survivalist, like through and through. That is his entire thing. I feel like he's more of a survivalist than a sentinel. Yeah, Zalewski is really good in the right hands. It's just, I don't know. Plus, from a killer standpoint, you can easily bait them, and healing is a real bad risk unless they're stupid and actually leave you alone. If they tunnel the hell out of you when you're playing Shaletsky and force you to, like, stay at the health that you are and not heal or anything, or you miss your stun, dude, you're just done. So many people just leave me alone when I'm playing Shaletsky, which is such a bad move. Just target them. If you just go right after them after you do some damage or whatever and continue pressuring them, they can't do anything. They genuinely can't. That is my biggest problem with a lot of this community because people are always scared about like targeting people or like not really targeting because that's an entirely different thing because I already made a video about this. Prioritizing people because then they're going to be yelled at for targeting. It's like, no, that's a part of the game. Suck it up, dude. Just if you see someone, if so, okay, here's a scenario. You see a Dusakar and you see like a noob. Which one do you want to fight in Last Man Standing? You don't want to fight the noob. You don't want to fight the noob. So you go for the Dusakar. That's prioritization. If you prioritize the Shaletsky after you've done like a bunch of damage to them, that just means an easier kill. This there's a lot of these characters that if you pressure them, like Builderman or whatever, like they can't do anything. Builderman can't build a century without getting like hit immediately. Shaletsky can't heal without getting absolutely bombarded unless he has a stun, but let's be real. Shaletskys don't hit their stuns. Like only good Shaletsky players actually hit their stuns, but no, no. I say he's a B. I have him level 100, and I can comfortably say he is a B. I can comfortably say, oh, two time, two time, two time. Um, I would put two time in a D. I don't like two time. I really don't. I got two time to level 50 and never touched him again. I do not like him. I don't know why. It's like I know how to backstab. I know how to do all that. I never get annoyed about them when I'm playing killer. Like, dude, I was playing Mafioso one game. Like I think it was like literally yesterday. There were I think three, yeah, three two times. Two guests, and I don't remember everyone else. The two times felt like they were going to be really annoying, but they weren't. They're really easy to kill. They're not like annoying. It's just like he's so boring to me. He's so boring. He dies too quickly, and the stun doesn't even feel satisfying. Like sometimes the backstab does, but even then it doesn't feel satisfying. And it's basically just you sitting in a corner for like most of the match. I wish he had a little bit more, but he just feels boring. I will say it's better than how he used to be. It's way better. It's just he's too boring for me. And I would say like even yeah, if the person going up against tunnels a lot, then two times gonna be very helpful. But if the monster is has like the same mental capacity as like an actual person, then they're in the same ballpark as Shaletsky, except worse. That's literally their stun is in the same ballpark. They're probably gonna miss most of the time, and it's not gonna have the best value. Like the only time it will have value is like behind corners or something, because they're never going to like leave their back open for a two-time just up. And it just yeah, no, two times just guessed, guessed. They put guess in an A. I I would actually say guest is the best Sentinel. Change my mind. I changed my mind. Guest is, in my opinion, the best Sentinel. I I don't really know why. He just feels like my kind of Sentinel. He really does. He just really does. I like playing him. I do. Like, yeah, I sometimes die, but it gives me enough dopamine, like Shaletsky, because like it's just so fun. Plus, since of how I play, if I miss or whatever, it makes it just really funny and goofy. So I don't really care. That's just more fun. I don't know. He's just really fun to play, and he's actually very useful. The block, like, there's only like one killer I would say where the block isn't really that good. Well, 1X sometimes, just because of most of his projectiles, but otherwise, I would say Cool Kid if they like know what they're doing. Yeah, no, that's like the bad matchup for Guest. A Cool Kid that knows not to use walk speed override when they have a block. That is that is Guest's one weakness. However, his utilities is really good. His hitbox prioritization is good. I've actually seen the hitbox for his block, and Jesus Christ, it's huge, bigger than my goddamn mom. Um, it, no, he's just good. Most of his utility is good. He's really good against Noli. He can be very disgusting against John Doe if the John, doesn't also know how to parry back. Jason can be easily just funneled around, plus Gashing Wound still has that bug, or I call it a bug because it doesn't make sense why Gashing Wound can give block, but I just feel like he's just overall great. He only has like really one bad matchup, and even then, it's not the worst thing because all it is just like you have like the smallest window to predict. But if you can predict before they actually attack, then I think he's pretty damn good. And I still feel like he's good. 007, um, he's good. People understand clones. I still feel like they should kind of buff the clones a little bit to make it a little bit harder because, or at least make his invisibility a little bit harder to see, but make it last less or something like that. Maybe that'll fix his problem because I don't know. He just doesn't feel too good, but he could still be useful. Plus, there's like one thing I always do because everyone says like 007's the one character other than like Noob who cannot help their team, and I just say no to that. clone parrying. There's a, or it's clone blocking or clone parrying. I like it as clone parrying more, but yeah, it's not better. I wouldn't say he's a better noob. Noob is just, no, noob is better in Last Man Standing, period. It's just, Double Seven's also really good for, like, different reasons. And he just be a weird threat the entire game. That's his entire gimmick. And it makes him genuinely pretty good. Another thing with Double Seven, yeah, the clone parrying. The reason why I like that a lot is because throw out a clone. Oh, look at that. You just blocked Cool Kid's walk speed override. Throw out a clone. Oh, you just took away uh John Doe's digital footprint. Throw it out. Oh, you just caught him in like a Jason's gashing wound. Like you can do so much with the clone just to absolutely annoy the shit out of the killer and just blocking it with your clone. It's such a good and it's just a good thing. I like it. It's probably my favorite thing about playing Double 007. It was like every single time I played a game, I always wanted to try and do it. Especially that one game where this cool kid just kept on feeding me clip after clip after clip of just messing around. And if you've ever seen a 007 use their clone when they're like really, really low so that you have to do like a kill animation with the clone, that is peak. They are just really obnoxious and annoying. They're not the best compared to like Noob on like looping potential because they don't really have anything else other than the clone, which of course you could figure out if it's a clone or not. But otherwise, it's pretty good. Yeah, no, you can't. It's hard for you to actually trick the killer, but it's still fun. And at this point in the meta, because it's been harder to actually do stuff. Hey Gary. um it's harder to actually fool people, which is where all the parrying comes in. Yeah, I still like it though. Uh, Builderman. I really like Builderman. Ooh, ooh, yeah, Builderman. So, okay, Builderman. Let me actually. Yeah, no, it would be in front. Come on, like, okay, there. Builderman. So those videos where like people say that like Builderman is underrated, they're right. Sit down and play Builderman for a little bit and just like don't focus on winning the game. Don't focus on any of that. Focus on finding good spots. That's literally it. It is just oh, finding that one good sentry spot and just being able to have like someone else or yourself loop the killer around that sentry. Dude, it's perfect. Is it his only downside, in my opinion, is like if you don't have your sentry or if you have no help, you are just dead meat. You are so dead. But if you have all that, you're good to go. My biggest pain though with playing
Watch
Builderman
baseball live like
is
a super
oh,
fan with game day features. YouTube TV. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
okay, thank you. First ad for a while. Um, oh yeah, Taft plus Builderman. Yeah, no, that's a good combo. Yeah. Um, I just feel like Builderman's a good yeah, he's a good survivor when you know what you're doing. I like playing offensive Builderman and just always putting my sentry like in really annoying spots for the killer. That's my favorite thing to do. And I just always constantly do that and it just works every single time. It just works so well. The I'm trying to think what Builderman's like yeah, his only weaknesses is just like his team just not helping him or like the killer just going well because he has the same problem as most other supports. He gets focused really quickly at the beginning of the match, and if just killed off immediately, then well, first off, you're already dead. But That's a big thread that's just immediately gone. Yeah, no, there are so many good turret spots. Like on Yorick's resting place, you have the graveyard on like the little gate part where you can jump onto it. That's a good spot. That's a really good spot. Also on the bridges too, like on the sides of the bridges, those are good spots on Yorick's resting place. Glass house. You got or is it glass house or glass bridge? Blech, I can't fucking speak. Either inside of the little house area, on top of the cliff, and everything next to the stairs. Like there's so many good spots, and it's just easy to loop, and it just wait. Like the best way to or the best like sentry spots are where you can easily waste the killer's time by looping around it or having them actually destroy it, making a lot more like time to get away. Otherwise, yeah, I would say he's good. Dusakar is a S tier now. I want that to sink in for everyone else that he's a S tier. I think I don't really need to explain why Dusakar is an S tier now. Like if if people have seen the recent patch, yeah, no, Dusakar is so much better. And the thing is, I I love I love playing aggressive Dusakar back before the recent patch for Dusakar. Now it's just aggressive Dusakar. It's just aggressive Dusakar. So I just got a win-win, and now I yeah. Yeah, no, play Duzakar, play Duzakar. He's such a good character. He is so fun because now he can actually defend himself and he's not like the weakest survivor by themselves because he couldn't really do anything. Like none of his abilities helped him during a chase on like Builderman or whatever. It's like, yeah, no, you got like chased and that's it. But yeah, no, now he can do stuff and he's genuinely annoying. And if you know what you're doing, plus the overheal, I want to get onto the overheal. The overheal is fucking bullshit. The overheal is so bullshit. If you don't know how the overheal works, here's a little tip. So you see someone is about to get hit by a mass infection. What are you going to do? Are you going to hit them with the plasma laser? Or are you going to hit them with the shield? Which one are you going to pick? So you hit them with the plasma. And most people before the patch would go like, "What? Why would you hit them with the laser? That just gives them speed, right?" The shield nulligates every single form of damage and doesn't bleed into its actual health pool. Meaning that the actual like overheal, that 20 overheal, can take as much damage as you can physically take in one hit. So that mass infection is gonna do nothing. Nothing. That okay, yeah, if there's like a big massive attack that deals like one form of damage, one massive form of damage, then yeah, use the beam. If it's like something like gashing wounds, then yeah, use the shield. That just yeah. Yeah, no, I even tried it. It's disgusting. Yeah, no, use the shield when you have like a hit that does like multiple different hits over time, like gashing wound, of course. But if it's like one big massive hit, then use the plasma beam. Play Juzakar, use that tip, thank me later, because that just makes him so much more annoying. Plus, it's just like they took away his range to make like everything about him more aggressive. And to be fully honest, that's just a win-win, because I'm good at looping, so I don't care being too close. I can just loop them so they go after someone else and continue doing what I was doing. He's just good. He's so good. He's disgustingly good. I don't know what else to say. He's just really, really good. In that overheal. will stay on that survivor for so long, and it keeps its damn thing. It just absorbs all that damage, and it doesn't go away until it does. It's so fucking dumb. Like, you could take 1,000 damage with that overheal on, and it's like, oh, 'tis but a scratch. It took no goddamn damage. All that overheal's gone, but that was like 20 overheal, and it took 1,000, and they're okay. It's so good. It is unbelievably good. Taff. Taff is an A tier. I'm starting to get overhyped because I'm talking about Dusakar, but dude, tripwires, good. The speed boost that he now gets while crouched, perfect. Now you can just make a fort in like 5 seconds. He is just so good now. He is so good. Dude, his traps are just good. They are really good. Sad that Noli doesn't get fucked over by them anymore, but to be fully honest, that just makes it fair. But, dude, he's just so good. Have like 3 Taffs in a lobby. Oh, the killer's just not gonna have a fun time. He can just easily make a game just either something really annoying or something really good. Chance, I would say a B. Overall, he is reliable. He is reliable. Even though he's the gambling character, he is reliable. He is, well, okay, if I'm gonna put this in like an actual order, yeah. Okay, back when Taff released, I was very hesitant to play Taff, but now, because of his recent buffs and everything, I love Taff. Taff is a good, dude, all the support survivors, all 4 of the support survivors are really good. All 4 of them. All 4. They're all good. And I find that so fun because the support survivors can also be offensive. You can play them however you want. Do you want to play Dusakar supportively? Go ahead. Do you want to play him aggressively? Go ahead. It's so cool. And I love games that do that, where they have a classification for the character, but it's like, go fucking nuts with them. We don't care. We just put that on because we thought that would be cool to have classifications. We don't give a damn. That's what I'm doing with the project. And I love that. I love that so much. I love it. It's so good. And Chance, back to Chance, because I started gloating about the supports. Chance. Chance is just good. Chance is just good. Stuns anywhere, good against. Actually, if I could like say I want to start talking about all of their like good matchups and their bad matchups. Chance's best matchup is against John Doe. I should know from playing Chance and playing as John Doe. I know from both sides. If you're a Chance and you just happen to come out of nowhere and just hit that John Doe at the right time during Corrupt Energy, you just stopped so much momentum. So much. So much. And back in the day when his passive was a thing, it, dude, his passive with Chance was more like a nerf. Because, fun fact, back in the day, he only did like 1 second stun from far away. However, with John Doe, if you hit them with that like distance, instead of doing 1 second like you would normally do, since of how his passive works, that all stuns only last for 2 seconds, that 1 second will turn into 2 seconds. So he was, yeah, no, he was like, from the beginning, he was John Doe's enemy. And he still technically is. Like, the parrying, sure, but like, if you don't have awareness on him, it's the same thing as like a 2-time, except way, way far away. Plus, he can just keep on going, and to be fully honest, I feel like Chance is more reliable than 2-time for me. He's more reliable. And he has the longest stun time if you actually shoot them point blank, which is really fucking easy if you have shift lock and know how to aim or go into first person. He's good. He has weaknesses, sure. You catch someone like flipping their coin from across the map and hit them with something like mass infection, they're fucking gone. They're like across the map, they're dead. However, it's still, they're really good. I'm actually just go off of them. Dusagar's best matchup is Jason. I would say his best matchup is Jason. Worst matchup has to be 1x. 1x just because of the range. Just because of the quick change. Or it could also be Cool Kid just because of how aggressive Cool Kid can be and immediately switching to them with like walk speed override or something. Yeah. Still with the sprinting, but a little less now because they can sprint. Builderman, best matchup. Yeah, their best matchup is Jason. Worst is 1X again. Taff best matchup. Uh, what would be best matchup? Shit, what is Taft's best matchup? Shoot. Yeah, no, I never really lost that much as Taff because my team usually was really reliable, or I would just loop. Uh, hmm. I don't know what to go with Taff. Taff is just good all around. I don't know what his like real weaknesses are. Oh no, it would be Cool Kid. Cool Kid, just because yeah, no. And again, 1X. 1X is just 1X. 1X is just really good at countering most of the support characters actually. Actually, yeah, no, 1X is just really good at punishing the supports. Guess best matchup is John Doe and Noli. Worst is Cool Kid. Elliot's best matchup would be Jason. I would say Jason. Yeah, I would say Jason, just because he can run away. There's nothing like he has to worry about. Plus, Behead doesn't really do that much if you already use Rush Hour or something and is already being chased, because then he just continues to run. Um, Worst match, 1X. There's like no one else. Maybe Noli. I don't think like Noli doesn't feel like he has like really that many good matchups against people. Like no, Noli just doesn't feel like he does well with that many survivors. Maybe two times sometimes for what I feel, because I feel like whenever I played Noli, I was a two-time magnet and just killed them immediately. I don't know. It felt really easy. Best matchup for 007, Cool Kid, his own fucking son. Worst matchup would probably be 1X or John Doe. Shaletsky's best matchup is, what is, I don't even know. Yeah, no, for the last two, I don't really know. Yeah, these two, I don't really know. Because they both are really reliable against most, actually, all the killers, really. Of course, actually, no, Noob does have a lot more to go against, like, Cool Kid and a tiny bit with Jason, while every single other character has a more reliable AU ability, or AUE ability. I think that's how you say it. I don't fucking remember. But yeah, no. Cool Kid, no, he doesn't, other than the minions, which Ghost Burger again, and Jason only has the one ability, which it takes so fucking long. I feel like this is my tier list. If I could rate on the killers, I would put Noli in C tier, Cool Kid in A tier, John Doe in S, and 1X in B. Oh yeah, and Jason also in B. I'm very biased with John Doe because I'm a John Doe main, but also because I know how to play him, and I say he's the best kill. He's the best killer if you know how to actually play him. But yeah, I think that'll do it. This is this is this is like my first stream in a long time and a very quick one. I don't know. I just wanted to do something real quick, and thank you guys for your time. I just wanted to rant about this because I felt like I needed to. So, thank you for your time, and hopefully you guys have a great afternoon, day. I don't know what time it is for you. It's 4 for me, so